Hello everyone, I am back with a new interesting video. In this video, our topic is chemistry. I am back with a new episode of chemistry. So in this video, we are going to talk about van der Waals forces, yes, intramolecular forces, intramolecular and intermolecular forces. Okay, yes, van der Waals forces, intramolecular forces, intermolecular forces. So talking about intra and intermolecular forces. Intramolecular forces and intermolecular forces. Intermolecular force. So what is the difference between these two forces? What is the difference between intramolecular force and intermolecular force? See, let's take an H2O molecule, water molecule. Okay, this will be connected to other H2O. These are all H2O molecules. Okay. So okay, let's take this, these are H2O molecules. Okay. See the interaction, see some forces will be inside the molecule H, CO, H, there's H2O. There is some forces in this molecule, yes. Yes, in this for hydrogen and hydrogen some attracting forces will be there. For oxygen and oxygen and hydrogen some attracting forces will be there. Yes, and the forces which will be interacted inside a molecule. Yes, inside a molecule. Inside this molecule some forces are there. Inside this molecule. In the forces which are inside these molecules are intramolecular forces. And see, connecting to other molecules, there will be some attraction force between these molecules. Yes, there will be some attraction force between molecule and a molecule, and these attraction force which are outside the molecules are intermolecular forces. Okay, let's take a small story to understand this. Okay, so let's see, you are living in a family. You have a family, everyone has a family, right? So in a house there will be one family, yes, and the member of a family, like suppose you have a friend, okay, and that friend also have a family, yes, there will be some attraction, yes, family relations between your family, like brother, sister, father, mother, grandmother, grandfather, like this, so many relations will be there inside your family. Yes, those are intramolecular forces inside a family. See, there will be some attraction force between your family and your friend's family, like your father will be friend of your friend's father, yes, and you will be friend of your friend, yes, and your mother will be friend of your friend's mother, yes. Some friendship relation will be there between these two families. That is intermolecular forces. See, let's take this is a family. This is your family and this is your friend's family. Okay. Let's take this is F1 and this is F2. Okay. See some like relations like brother, sister, father, mother, grandmother, grandfather, like so many relations will be there inside a family. The forces inside a family are forces inside a molecule. Those are intramolecular forces. Yes, and there will be some relation also between your family and your friend's family. some friendship relation. Yes, and those friendship relation attractions, some friendship attraction. Yes, and that friendship attraction is called intermolecular forces. I think you have clearly understood by this story. Okay, so if you understand this, let's go to another topic. Yeah. So I think you have understood about intermolecular forces and intramolecular forces very clearly. Yes. Okay. So let's discuss about van der Waals forces. Van der Waals forces. There are three types of van der Waals forces. These forces are named after a scientist called van der Waal. Yes. So there are three types of van der Waals forces. London forces. Let's take London forces or LF. Okay. Dipole forces. Dipole forces D, F, and third one is dipole induced dipole forces. Dipole induced dipole forces. DIDF. Yes. So there are three types of van der Waals forces. Those are London forces, dipole forces, and dipole induced dipole forces. So firstly, talking about London forces. Yes. See, in an atom. Yes, in an atom, whatever the orbital it may be let's take p orbital. Okay, or let's take s orbital, or let's take d orbital. Any orbital, the electrons move randomly. Yes, it moves randomly. At certain time, at one time, all electrons will gather at a place. Yes, see, they will move randomly here and there. Yes, at a certain time period, all electrons gather at one place. Yes, at for example, see, you will be roaming here and there so many times. Yes, and even your friend will be roaming here and there. At one time, at any year, any month, you two will be meeting at a point. Yes, anywhere you roam, you will be meeting at a point. Yes, even same electrons will be roaming with a high speed here and there. Yes, some electrons will be here, some electrons will be here, some electrons will be here. Somewhere they will be roaming like anything. Yes, at a certain time period, those all will be gathering at one place, and when they gather at one place, let's take p orbital. When all those electrons gather at one place, a negative charge is developed at that side and a positive charge is developed on either side. Yes, the place where all electrons will gather at a place, a partial negative charge is created. And with the same one, in this also, same thing happens. Let's take another atom. Yes, another p orbital atom. Let's take, okay. Even in this, all electrons will gather at one place at a certain time period. Yes, these all will gather at one place at certain time period. Yes, and here a negative charge is created, here a positive charge is created. And here if you see, the positive and negative will attract each other. Yes, the positive and negative attracts each other. and the attraction force between a positive and negative, this attraction force is called London forces. Yes, the attraction between a positive charge and negative charge, where the negative charge is created when all electrons gather at one place, is called a London force. I think you have clearly understood this. Yes. For understanding this, see, your friends, you and your friends decided to go to a trip to various places. Your friend want to go to Goa, and your another friend want to go to Maharashtra, anywhere. Excuse me. Yes. And after completing the trip, you will all meet at one place. Yes. Your friends will enjoy like anything in those places, Maharashtra, Goa, anything and maybe. Yes. They will be enjoying and they will again meet at one point at certain time period. Yes, after finishing the trip. Same way, if you see, all electrons will gather at one place. And if you reverse it, if this negative charge is applied here, the atoms will go far away, because like charges will repel, opposite charges, unlike charges will attract. Okay. So, yeah, I think I have understood about the London forces. Yes. And next, dipole forces. What are dipole forces? Yes. I should give you a small example, then only you can understand. This will have a partial positive charge and partial negative charge. This will have partial positive and partial negative. This is delta. Yes, small letter delta will be actually like this. This is a capital letter. See, capital A, small a. Yes, capital B, small b, like this. Capital delta, small delta. Okay. So, a partiality of charge is represented by small delta. Yes, when a charge is said to be partial, when the charge is less than 1.9 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. When and charge is less than this charge, then it is said to be partial. Okay, and this charge is the charge of an electron. Electron charge. If any charge has less than the charge of an electron, it is said to be a partial charge. Yes. Suppose, for example, let's take family relations. See, your mom. Yes, your mom. So first, for understanding dipole forces, you have to understand polar and non-polar molecules. Polar and non-polar molecules. What are polar and what are non-polar? Polar molecules occur when electrons are not equally shared, not equally distributed. See, for example, let's take X and Y atoms. Okay, X has some atoms and Y has some atoms, some electrons. If these two electrons are not equal, it is a polar molecule. Yes, while chemical bonding, some electrons should be shared. Yes, and while sharing those electrons, if two atoms will not get equal electrons, then a polar molecules are created. Then what are non-polar molecules? Non-polar molecules are the molecules when electrons are equally distributed. Yes. See, for example, X and Y atoms, Y has shared 2 electrons and X has shared 2 electrons. So, 2 electrons are equally shared to both X atom and Y atom. Yes. So, when 2 atoms share electrons equally, then non-polar molecules will occur. When 2 atoms share their electrons unequally, then polar molecule will occur. Okay. See, when polar molecule will be occurring, there will be a slight positive charge. Yes, because it has somewhat less electrons and somewhat it has more electrons. Okay, for understanding this, let's take a story type. Okay, see, let's take pizza. Okay, Yeah, your mom said that you have to distribute the pizza pieces equally to your brother and you. Yes, and you will because you have greedy to eat pizza. Yes, you will take more part and you will give some part to your brother. Yes, then a non-polar molecule is created. Polar molecule is created. See when when you are equally distributing the pizza pieces to you and your brother, equally distributing half the pizza. Yes, then a non-polar molecule is created. See when you take more part for you, you will be somewhat happy that I got more part. So slight positive charge is created on you. And if you give small part to your brother will be angry on you that he gave some part to me and you took more part. So slight negative charge is created on your brother. Then that is what here you have seen. See, hydrogen got less electrons while in hydrogen fluoride atom, HF, hydrogen fluoride. Yes, in hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen will get less electrons. Yes, because it has only one electron. It can't share more than one. Yes, its atomic number is 1. So it has only one electron. See, yes, so it gets only less electrons. So it has slightly a positive charge. Yes, and when fluorine has a higher electrons because its atomic number is also high. Yes, somewhat greater than hydrogen. So this fluorine gets more electrons. So a partial negative charge is developed. See, again here positive and negative will be attracted, and this force is called dipole force, DDF. Yes, this force is also called as DDF or dipole force. Okay, so we have completed dipole force and random force. Then what about induced dipole forces? What about this? See, let's take two atoms X and Y. Let X be the polar molecule. Yes, and Y be the non-polar molecule. This polar molecule, depending upon the polarizability of this Y atom, it tries to polarize this non-polar molecule. It tries the X atom, which is polar molecule, tries the non-polar molecule to convert into polar molecule. Thus, what happens here? X is a polar. Yes. So Y it tries to polarize this, so it also becomes polar. When these two becomes polar, a small attraction force is created to form a bond, and this attraction force is called as induced dipole forces. Okay, and that is all about today, guys. Hope you understand very clearly. If you have understand, thank you very much, because I am really satisfied that you have understood in my explanation. If you want more knowledgeable videos like this, subscribe my channel, and if you like this video, this chemistry video, please like this video. And if you want more knowledgeable videos, please subscribe my channel. You will get enjoyable, knowledgeable, thrilling, educational videos. So with a leave, signing off, your logical brilliance. Thank you for watching.